So, you're thinking about jumping into the UGC game and want to know if it's really the massive opportunity everyone claims it is? The truth is that the creator economy is exploding because brands are finally realizing that real people build trust far better than those polished corporate-style commercials ever could. But before you quit your day job or buy a fancy camera, let's get blunt about the hard truths that most people conveniently leave out of their highlight reels. I've spent years helping creators scale, and I've seen enough patterns to know what actually works and what will just burn you out in the first 3 months. The first hard truth is that UGC is absolutely not an instant money machine where you just post a selfie and cash flows into your account. While you might see creators flexing their 5-figure months, they usually don't show you the year of trial, error, failing, and pitching that came long before the success. A simple campaign to demo a product might sound like easy money, but once you factor in script revisions, back and forth communication, and reshoots, you realize it's a real job. To succeed, you have to master camera angles, editing pacing, psychological hooks, and the ability to craft stories that actually move people to buy something. The good news is that if you enjoy the process of creating, this entire learning curve can actually be a fun and rewarding creative challenge. I found that I could speed up my progress significantly by leveraging AI tools to help me find the most engaging parts of my long-form footage automatically. These tools don't replace your creative vision, but they do handle the tedious editing grind so you can focus on strategy, testing, and scaling your business. The second major hurdle is that pitching to brands is a skill you have to learn, and blasting out generic DMs to everyone on your list just won't cut it. Every pitch needs to be tailored to show the brand that you actually understand their specific goals and have a clear idea of the value you can bring to their funnel. When I started treating my pitches like a consultant presenting a solution rather than a creator asking for a handout, my response rates finally started climbing. Brands also want to see that your work converts, so having a portfolio of high-performing, short-form clips is an incredibly powerful asset during outreach. The third reality check is that your videos don't need to look like a cinematic masterpiece to be effective at driving sales. I used to waste endless hours perfecting my lighting and transitions, only to find that a simple raw clip with a tight hook performed much better. Great performance comes down to grabbing attention in the first 3 seconds and delivering a message that your specific audience actually cares about. Focus on the core idea you want the viewer to remember and use simple production workflows to test that messaging rapidly so you can gather data. The fourth thing to prepare for is that you are going to experience imposter syndrome, and you will doubt if your content is actually good enough. Even if you start out taking lower paying gigs to build your portfolio, keep reminding yourself that you are providing measurable value that helps companies grow. As you start delivering real results, you absolutely have the right to charge for the outcomes you produce rather than just the time you spent filming. Automating your workflow helps with confidence because having a library of polished proven clips gives you concrete evidence of your ability. The fifth truth is that there is still plenty of room for you in the 2025 landscape, even if it feels crowded on your social feed. Brands are constantly looking for diverse, niche, and authentic perspectives, so you don't have to be a perfect, polished creator to win. The key is consistency, which is why utilizing tools to help you extract, schedule, and repurpose your content is the ultimate game changer. Finally, remember that this work can be incredibly lonely, so find a community where you can share wins, get feedback, and celebrate your growth. Tools that centralize your editing, scheduling, and planning, like Vizard, allow you to manage everything in one place so you don't burn out. Treat your UGC journey like a professional business by building a repeatable system that focuses on storytelling, conversion, and smart automation. If you master the art of the hook, keep your scripts focused on action, and automate the boring parts of production, you can absolutely scale this career. It's not about overnight luck, but about staying consistent, refining your process with the right tools, and making the creative work fun again.